Hello to everyone. The European Central Bank wants to develop the digital euro. So, what are the main differences between the digital euro and the classical banknotes or the electronic money stored in the banking system? And most of all, is it a good idea for Europeans to having a digital euro or maybe not? The money used in 13 countries of Europe is the euro. So you can have the euro in two forms, in the physical form through banknotes or coins, and in the electronic form for the people that most of the people that store the euro in the banking system. The electronic expression of euro, together with debit cards, credit cards, and the different expression of electronic payments, allow the economy to work. So, what is the difference between the digital euro with its physical and electronic expressions? Well, in order to understand these differences, we have to compare the digital euro with the cryptocurrencies. In this particular case, we use as example the Bitcoin, which is the king of the digital currency or the king of the crypto money. Well, when we go to the cryptos, we see that they are a decentralized way or expression of money. But they have another unique characteristic. In the particular case of the Bitcoin, there is a maximum number of units that can be created. Then the use of Bitcoin allow to the customer also a very high degree of privacy. And then, last but not least, the uniqueness of the Bitcoin, for example, is due to its unique cryptographic code, which, in order to develop a new unit, requires a huge investment of money, mainly in equipment and the cost of energy. So the digital euro will have some of these characteristics. For example, some form of unique cryptographic identification. And this will be stored in the central bank system. What does it mean that? That the Europeans, thanks to the new money, will lose a lot of their privacy, because the difference between a decentralized and a centralized money is that the centralized one, mainly, it is controlled directly by the government. So the functions of the new digital currency will be similar to the old one, with less privacy. That's the point. So for citizens, probably wouldn't be so interesting, or it isn't so good, the developing of digital Europe. But there is always somebody that has advantages. Who is going to be in an advantaged position? Of course, we talk about the government. The government will know exactly how much money each citizen has and how they spend it. And then there is another factor that it is used by the advocates of this digital currency. It is related to the implementation of expansive and restrictive monetary policies. However, the expansive ones usually are prevailing over the restrictive ones. Well, I believe it is also a big disadvantage, because usually the system has seen growing the amount of money thanks to monetary policies. So the fact that they are going to be more direct will mean more money and a faster money in the system, therefore more inflation. That's my opinion. Last but not least, the digital euro wouldn't have a maximum number of units as Bitcoin. So, in this respect, the Bitcoin will be able to store value through time in a much more consistent way. I hope you enjoyed the presentation. Thank you. I'm looking forward to have you in my next analysis.